Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
You know what? I forgot to put the alarm up. What did I do wrong? Flat Earth Friday, I had to have the alarm up. I totally forgot. Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It is Friday, the 27th of May. Closing things down here. Last Friday. Football Friday starting on next month. We have 2 days and, well, whatever. It's almost Football Friday. Like, subscribe, ring that bell here. Winner Free Picks Max Wager channel because it's we want everybody on the Max Wager Network. 5 days a week, you get a boatload of information. A lot of shows. Starts out with me. Midday money, 12 noon, just like this. Well, actually, we're about a minute early today. So there's that. But followed up, Morning Wood with Allie Burns, 1 to 2. And, after her show today, I think I'll be recording a little Total Chaos against, I believe, Tim Earl and maybe somebody else.
Yeah, Tim, and there's another person that she's waiting on an answer from. Mr. Edelman.
We'll see. We'll see what comes out. Jess Parlay's Chris King, 2 to 3, betting royalty. Back to the window, Scott and Scott, 3 to 4. World Soccer Betting with Sean Miller, 4 to 5. And Game Time with Nick, Tim, and Lenny closing out. Again, Monday through Friday, 12 to 6. Live action all day. Sports betting content for you. And all different things. We got your free picks. We got your soccer. We got your parlays. We got your WNBA. We got your baseball. We got your hockey. We got your pretty soon college football. We got them all. So come on in. And again, if you haven't subscribed to Max Wagers, please do. I'm trying to get everybody on Max Wagers. Nice and easy. You don't have to stream to 900 different channels. But I'll probably on the weekends. Who am I kidding? I did it last weekend. Just weekends to winners and whiners and picks and parlays. And now tell those people, hey, you want to watch other shows, you got to come in during the week to the other channels. But we'll see how that goes. Anyway, before I get started, my son was a little annoyed at me. He drew for his final art project. He's like, hey, you're gonna show this in your show? He wants me to hang it. I guess he gets, Lily's got the llamas and the cash cow and stuff. So he does a Batman. Now he's 15. Obviously, drawing is not his forte. Although it's not terrible. It was supposed to be like, how do you see yourself? He sees himself as Batman? Really? All right, Dan. Okay. I appreciate the vengeance and the anger. Like the repressed rage. I get it. You're a teenager. Okay. If you want to right the wrongs of the world, I guess, as Batman.
I think you should talk to him a little bit more often.
Well, I don't mind Batman as a character, right? He's out there fighting crime, vigilante justice, and in the new Batman, like, I'm calling me crazy. The cops are resentful. And why are they resentful? That he's out there actually, like, doing stuff they want to do, like taking criminals off the street in a violent way? I don't know. I didn't think the new Batman was terrible. Going back watching the old Michael Keaton Batman, and I'll forget about that Clooney and terrible. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time. Well, we got props up first. We don't need the props up. Let's go into the other stuff. I hit the wrong button. But that is the artwork. There you go. Batman. Hope he's happy. He's outside. He just told my wife he's going to put her in a nursing home because she didn't make her breakfast. She didn't make him a hot breakfast today. All right. So NHL. Here we go. 64 and 52. We had a winner yesterday in the chat to bring us to 1976. And I actually hit both of my games yesterday. We had the under, and then I had the Oilers. So 97 and 105 plus 224 for the hockey now for the season. I'll take it plus money. We're going to go Avalanche puck line. I almost didn't throw anything in the chat. But I'm like, you know what? I bet this game myself. I'll throw it in here for everybody else to enjoy. And I believe this is our last prop that we have alive here, because the Tampa Bay, well, we won on Tampa Bay, but we didn't get the series back. Carolina didn't get done, and the Flames, well, we've been betting the Oilers for the last 3 games there, so this is it. The last series one we could cash will be the Avalanche to win tonight, so maybe we'll get a double winner. And again, the series things, we don't throw them into the records. And the same as with the NBA or college basketball futures, stuff like that, any kind of crazy odds like that, we don't put them into our records here. That's just more for me to tell you what I've done. And I guess we're hedging when we go take the Oilers when they even things out there. Anyway, let's move on here. NBA, no plays today. 86-105, we did cash the over in Golden State. We are down 19-11. Premiums are 51-47, down 154. I would lean to the Heat today, believe it or not. I would lean Heat, and this over is 200. What is this, like, Knicks Bulls 95 playing with this 200 total? Again, I would lean over. I said I lean over Miami the other game. I didn't lean over. I bet the over in that game. But here, Heat and the over for me in this game. Again, not betting it. I'll bet, you know what I'll bet? I'll bet some baseball since we're on the tear. 74-60 plus 20-56. 2 games on the docket today, Yanks and the Dodgers. Yanks I threw up on the free pick video, and the Dodgers under the 9 here. Goslin and Mad Bum. Why not? Season 194 or 162 or 189 and 166, depending on your totals, either plus 36.72 or plus 26.23. Either way, you're up money. I don't know what else to say. I am 26 and 21 with my faves. I did drop the Braves yesterday as a 113 favorite there. So 26 and 21 favorites. Totals 94 and 57. So again, Total Chaos, not bad. I'm hitting 62%. If you want to watch Total Chaos, you'll probably make a little bit of money there headed into Saturday with our Total Chaos. Hopefully it's a baseball Total Chaos. Props. It is?
No, sorry, it's a WNBA. We're going crazy with it's MLB.
2-2 in props yesterday, plus 165, and I've had this happen to me before. So we had Bogarts yesterday as our lone Boston guy. 6 left on base, and the team puts up 16 runs. That happened with me and Mookie Betts the other day. The guy takes an offer. They put up 12 runs. That is multiple times. I'm going to say at least 5 times in double-digit run-scoring games, I've had the guy who takes the donut.
I think that takes a lot more skill to pick out the player that doesn't score the runs in a 16-run outburst.
Like, seriously, in the cleanup position, and normally in the chat, like you see my guys here, and we're down. We're down. 100 games under 500, down 25. Okay, it is what it is. But the last couple of days, we had a loser, but we've been chipping away. Plus money, plus 165 yesterday. And most of the times, I do take the guys lower down in the lineups for the plus money. I avoid the 3-4 guys, some of the times because they're, plus 105s, minus 105s. I figured we get a nice plus. He was 140, 150. I'm like, okay, we'll take him. Yeah, everybody else in the lower lineup delivering like the mail, like it's Domino's. Today, Boston, we're going to go Verdugo and Story. Story's, of course, the day I bet Story, he doesn't do anything. The day before, day after, he scores or drives in runs. I'll still grab him. He's still hot. I got to take him plus 135. And Verdugo, again, little down in lineup, but Boston is hitting now. And maybe it has, Story starts hitting, his team starts winning. Maybe you kind of feed off of that. The team has been playing a lot better. So I'll take a 165 Verdugo there and a 135 Trevor Story. I was actually looking for a Jock Peterson. I know he had that monster game versus the Mets, but again, he's been hitting the ball well. He's batting 5th here. You got a Cincinnati team. I mean, this is a hitter's park. If I could find a Jock before the show is over, maybe when Tim comes in to do some WNBA, I'll hop into the app here and look for what Jock is at a Ribby, but that'll be where I'm at. Oh, you know what? I got to put the scroll. I had the scroll going on the text. Again, I got a best bet in baseball up. If you want to get it, my favorite baseball play is posted for sale, but you can get it for even less if you buy that thing because you'll get a ton more games. So Met action today. Lindor, Kana, and McNeil. Now, McNeil is crap versus lefties. I get it. That's why he's probably a plus 220. Kana, again, this guy professional. It's like such a weird term, professional hitter. He's hitting 290. He's driving people in, and the Mets offense is good. They beat the Phillies. They've actually done well against Philly. So I'm going to
6 out of 9 games here they've won every single.
So I'll take them here. Lindor again. This is, I think, the Lindor the Mets wanted when they signed him last year. I give the guy a pass last year. I think I said this to Tim even during last season. We're doing some things. He was on midday morning, but I'm like, it takes a little while to get acquaintance at the stadium. You know, I mean, now this is what you kind of signed up the guy for, a $300 million contract. He's, you know, he's adjusted. You got guys around him.
I remember in the spring training, David Wright had an interview with the Mets, and they asked him about Lindor, what he thought about Lindor. He goes, I see Lindor the same way that I saw Carlos Beltran when he first came to the Mets. First year, everybody was expecting big things after his years in Kansas City and all putting up those numbers, and he was not. He was not good the first year, and then after that, he had a fantastic. I believe the second year he came in had a fantastic year, and he was an all-star since from then on. He goes, I see the exact same thing with Francisco Lindor. Give him a free pass. This was the first time that Lindor is playing in a big city. Because Cleveland, let's be honest, is not a big baseball city. Not anywhere to the metrics that is New York or LA or any of those places. That was his first year in a big city, and he struggled. I feel like now he's got that underneath his belt. He's going to have a good year. And he still has a shot at MVP.
I agree. And speaking, I just looked up the Reds and Giants. No Red player props, only Cincy player props here. So got to wait on that. Although I see an interesting thing here at BetMGM. Rizzo and Judge for Ribbies plus 600. So that's an interesting one.
What?
Yeah.
For RBIs?
Both to record an RBI.
Yeah, go ahead. Pick those up at 600 each.
Yeah, it's a parlay plus $6. Judge
both of them together.
Oh, okay. You know what? No, hold on a second. No, it's 1 plus RBI. So no, I'm not gonna do that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm about to say that's a high number. But hey, good luck.
Yeah, that's why I always say whenever they have these kind of boosts for whatever website you're on, they always throw these kind of things out, and I believe they're kind of sucker kind of bets. I thought it was like just ribbies each. I'm like, okay, I'll do that, but yeah, no, 2 now. So give me some Lindor, give me some Canha, give me some Jeff McNeil. Yankees, I'm going DJ out of the top part here. He hits lefties pretty good. The Yankees, again, we got him in the chat here, and it could be a low hanging fruit. Easy, whatever. They are the best team in baseball. They pitch, they hit. They just beat up a couple lefties last night. I'm getting plus money. I'm going off this guy. Lemieux hits lefties pretty good. He's been raking of late. 240. Yes. San Diego. Machado, Hosmer, Myers. And this is more, I got a couple hot hitting guys here with Machado. Myers has been well of late. And let's be honest, I'm fading Pittsburgh here. I like Katana. I get it. He's pitched well, like a lot of pitchers over their heads here with the mushy humidor ball. But San Diego, this is the San Diego team we saw early last year before the All-Star break collapse, more of the trade deadline, basically time collapse. This is a good team. I mean, they're 20-16. I'm expecting a nice game from them here today. So that's why we're on these guys, 135, 155, 145. Go enjoy them. We also have all these picks up on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. We got the Ask Puck Line, Nothing NBA, Yanks, Dodgers under, and then a plethora of player props here for RBI props, I should say. So they're all posted. Enjoy them. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Nah, I'm only kidding. Let's get to the chat and see how everybody is doing today. Again, everything is scrolling underneath. I think Tim put everything up in a room as well. Let's head to the top of the comments section, see how it starts. Happy Flat Earth Friday. Now how well that's going to go over with the advertisers when we start doing crazy stuff like this. Sasquatch Saturday, Flat Earth Friday, Moon Landing Mondays. Can we do moon? Whatever.
No, they faked the moon landing.
I think the Red Hot Chili Peppers say space is the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. If you know your Red Hot Chili
Californication.
Good afternoon, Mr. Higgs. Hit on Golden State. I like the Blue Jays and the Mets tonight. Alex Manoah. I'm not going to say no to Alex Manoah. And the Mets, hey, we just mentioned they've won 6 out of 9. And I got some player props on them. Flat Earth. Justin enjoys Flat Earth Friday. Morning, Sean. Horrible night, but I grabbed the Rangers and the Oilers live and was able to salvage a few units. There you go. 1-7 Major League Baseball. I hate baseball. Well, Michael, eventually, you've been here a year plus. You'll come around and start betting some of the baseball we throw out in the chat and kind of offset. Kind of get rid of some of those losers and add to your winnings when you're cashing your NBA. Drone is not terrible. I don't think it's bad. I mean, compared to the Llamas, I'll let them know, Markel. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. I'm going to send them a picture of the screen here. Even though you spelled it wrong. Drone's not terrible, but we get it. I pulled the Higgs, had Alex Verdugo over RBI prop, then proceeded to lose my $100 plus 110 picks on the parlay. Listen, I like my down the line ribby guys. I do. It's why we're down the chunk right now. But I believe, and I'm going to ride a lot, and I'm a bettor who, you see my betting. I have what? 200 hockey games bet, 100 NBA games, and what are we're closing in on 350 baseball games in 2 months. So I'm all for sticking to what makes me money and not just, beating a dead horse. The player props, I still ride because at, plus money, I feel I'm going to just get that run because we've had those runs. It hurts when you throw them in the parlay, though. I say that all the time. The Batman. New Batman's a little emo. He's definitely a little emotional. Yeah, and I like Val Kilmer. I like Spartan. I think it's a good movie. My son's giving me the question mark. Back to Val. I like Deja Vu with him and Denzel. But again, the Batmans, they were just bad Batmans. I mean, the Patrick Bateman Batmans, Christian Bale's, fabulous. I did not think this one was bad. Trolling is not bad. I know. I don't think it is. I appreciate it, and I'm going to let him know. Thanks for the kind words about my son's drawing. Richie P. So, Richie, you were there yesterday for the thing. So I still got another classic wax box left. I got that. Vintage repacked wax. Generations of collectors distinctly recall the thrill of opening a fresh pack of sports cards. Now re-experience the joy. Repacked Wax pulls together high-quality cars, stars, rookies, and commons from major brands from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and today. And offers them in a classic wax paper. Condition and selection may vary. No two packs are the same. Repackedwax.com. And, of course, I got my retro wax card boxes. I got 2 left. I got April and May, and listen, the June one's going to be here in 2 weeks. But I grabbed a couple decent ones. I think Tim will appreciate this one. Nice 84 Tom Terrific.
Rest in peace.
This card wasn't in bad shape. Vita Blue.
Vita Blue.
Vita Blue? He's pretty good. No, he's... Here's another classic Met for you.
Joe Torre. Yeah, I only remember Joe Torre coaching for the Yankees.
I have an Ed Kranepool somewhere.
Ooh. I remember him. Well,
a nice 1980 Pete Rose.
Here I know some of these players.
1967 pitching leader. Oh, no, it's the Dodgers. I thought this was a Met guy, but it's not. I got Jim Bunning and Fergie Jensen on the card. This is a nice card, Richie. Nice Ricky Henderson.
I remember Ricky. I remember hearing of them. I know the players. I'd never seen them play live, obviously.
Bonds traded rookie.
I remember watching Bonds play and absolutely torch the Mets every single time that he faced them.
I love the 85s.
Dwight Gooden. Doc.
Nice. And this is a nice card, too. A Rhino. Never heard Ryan Sandberg, MVP? Oh, my goodness.
No. I'm learning, but I can only learn so much from the times that I was not alive.
Ah, boy. Get out of the chat, youngster. Young whippersnapper. I took the Blue Jays on the money line today with Alex Manoah. I like Alek Manoah. We know we love him. Chase Sillith, rookie. Nice couple starts there. It is, for me, I do like the Blue Jays, and I like Manoah. It's a no play for me. I thought about maybe the under in this game at 8 because Toronto's still not really hitting that well. I'm shocked I didn't take this under here. You know what? I might have to come back in on this under here with Toronto. It's an 8. It was 7.5. It's gone up. Why did it go up? Riddle me that, Batman. 7.5 to 8. I'm taking Giants on a run line, 2.5 over the Red Sox. Excuse me, 2.5 and the over against the Cincinnati Reds and a Red Sox run line. I can't really complain about that. Rodon on the hill. Cincy putting up a 20 spot. I think people here were. I was like, why are we doing here with the Cubs? I said to take Cincinnati yesterday. Red Sox run line with Whitlock. Sure. Again, I got a couple Sox guys in here, so I think they're going to score some runs. Again, Rodon, I don't want to lay $2 on the road. And again, they're still struggling a little bit. They had a win there against the Mets, but they were struggling before that. But they are hitting 8 out of 10 to the over. Cincy hitting themselves a little bit. I can't even find a line on the Giants game. I think it's $2.
The Giants are like a minus 215 and a total of 8.
I see a lot of minus 200s right now coming up.
Yeah, it's not posted because a lot of places don't know who's going to be pitching for the Reds. I believe it's what was his face? I remember seeing this, like the Ashcraft.
Yeah, that's what I had on MLB.com. So
on RotoWire, same deal.
Yeah. So you never know. Waiting on the line. The Giants are expensive, $220. And exactly, Mr. Ika, and you know me, it's either going to be a run line or we just walk away. And even that game, I mean, we like Rodon, but if I could get a team that just scored 20 runs, I don't know. I think they're seeing the ball pretty well. You know, I know Rodon's coming there. It's going to go from a beach ball to a ping pong ball. That's just a tough one for me. Twins. Ober and Keller. I mean, this Kansas City team. Okay, do I want to lay 180 with Ober, though? Taking a shot on Fado versus Bieber. More of an under for me there. You know, TJ, I mean, like, listen, is 140 worth it? I mean, Cleveland, I like Ramirez. I mean, that guy's an MVP guy. Although I do like I can't tell you no. I mean, you're taking the Twins, but then you're taking the Tigers versus the Indians. Interesting. Houston with Verlander. Under for me. Toronto, I said, sure, I'm just worried about them scoring runs, maybe an under there. And Boston, I do like with Whitlock. Again, big number, though. Only 175. They're hitting. How about we run line it? Let's run line it. Oakland over. I do like Oakland, so I'll go over with you there. Dodgers under the 10. It's under 10. I got 9 yesterday, so it's up to 10 now, huh? And St. Louis over the 7. I don't know. I had the under yesterday. Nailed it by a half run. We'll take it, and I will think the under again today here. I mentioned Dakota Hudson in the past. He's not that terrible. Give me the under again. Justin coming in. Mets, Sox, Stros, 3-legger. Listen, I think the Mets win. I think Boston wins. I think the Astros win. So you're not worried about laying 180s. Wrap it up with the faves. Happy Flat Earth Friday. Thank you, Nick. Nick, I got to send you an email. I'm not going to be around Monday. I know Tim. I'm sure Tim told you, but
nope. No, I did not.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Tim will be a one-man band here on the show. So anybody want to come in and be a co-host with him, you could send him an email. Put your email in the chat. He'll send you a link on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh, boy.
Blues force game 7 tonight. They better not. They better not. I know. Listen, I know we're pulling for the Blues. We had them in game 1. It was well, you had them more than game 1, but I'm looking for a double payday here. Yes, Roy, Braves, Marlins. Marlins, Trevor Rogers is just not Trevor Rogering like he did last year. So, yeah, I could do that with you. Bieber over strikeouts. I would say yes. Mike, I was looking at the over for the Braves game, too. Skeptical with the Brave over. Let's check it out. Ian Anderson, Trevor Rogers, 8.5 now, 9s. Expecting some runs, I see. These guys usually play overs when they face each other, if I remember last year, especially in Atlanta. I would say over, yes. Even though the Braves, for me, I don't know. They've the Braves team, great year last year. Obviously, repeating is tough. The Kuna thing might have set them back. And everything that went right for them is not going right for them this year. I mean, you see the guys hitting. I mean, the numbers are there. Like Duvall's hitting, 200? I mean, terrible. Excuse me, 195. Riley's 240, Ozuna 230, Albert's 240. I mean, nobody's hitting in this lineup. I cashed on McDavid to get the goal last night. Plus 850 game with a goal. That's a nice win. A's, Yanks, Mets, run line, money line parlay today. Run line, my parlay today. I'm sorry, Big Waves. I like it. Nice payday for you there. All right, because you got the Yanks. I saw the Yanks last night. You could have gotten like a plus 160 on the run line. Same with the Mets. And the A's, I guess you'd be laying a little because they're a small fave today. Or small dog, 115. Under Jay's game, yes. Lane is in the house. Good afternoon. I know. Listen, thanks, man. It's like I did not know they're junk wax cards. I totally get it, but there's so much. I'll tell you what. I will take 80 to 86. Those are like my favorite years for the cards. I'd like the way they look. Now, the newer cards, I mean, they just, I don't know. They're fancy. They're shimmery. I get it, but the whole, it's a refractor, it's a parallel, it's an atomic, it's a dime. I mean, like, listen, I open up a card. Is it his rookie card? It says Future Star on it. I mean, those are just, I get it. But you know what? You talk about junk wax cards. How many Series 1 cards have been printed? You know, there's 700,000 Wander Francos out there. Like, come on. No. And it's more for just, and this way I don't understand. I get it. They're mass-produced. How is something like the Ryan Sandberg card there, Hall of Famer 85, or his rookie card, how the heck is that worth less than some clown today who's done nothing? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. Want to take a shot with the cards of plus money versus Woodruff? I'm not going to say no to that. I mean, look at Woody's numbers. Got a 5 ERA. Strikeouts are down. I mean, okay, he's gonna get 5 or 6 a game. I get it. He had the Big 12 versus the Reds. I'm not saying no to that. You're getting, 120, 130 home team. I don't know. I'm gonna probably do one tomorrow because today it's all about, we got, Kenobi's on. We got Stranger Things is back. So maybe I'll do one later today. My daughter's got some friends coming over, so I'll have to obviously hide in here. So Flat Earth Friday. There you go, Detroit Lenny, the Motor City Kitty himself. Red Sox run line, JD and Rafael Devers ribbies. Yeah, I tried that the other day, and I took a big fat loser. But I do like it. I think the Orioles are going to Oriole themselves up again. And I like Whitlock, so yes. Who all taking the Rockies today? That game yesterday, we busted out the old 1-800-GAMBLER, Rockies and Nats. It was Corbin, yes, but it's the Rockies on the road. 5-3. Not getting it done. And now you got Aaron Sanchez on the hill. I like Gomber. Not betting it. Not betting. I'd say from Jock Props today. I know he was at the Warrior game last night when he did. He was at the Warrior game last night. Good to know. Not even looking, just put it next to it because I was looking again on it. Yesterday, betted all games at minus 50 pounds. Oh, you know what? Where is your list? Hold on a second here. Hold on a second. You had the Cubs loser, Natties win, Philly win, Cardinals loser, Red Sox winner. So 3-2. And you lost a little? How'd you lose a little? Cards were a fave? You should have maybe should have had a winning day there. Next year play. I wrote them down. Safer run line bet. Boston or the Astros? I'm going with the Boston Red Sox. The Houston team, I mean, I'll keep repeating this one. I got the under tonight in this game, and it's gotten up to 7.5. I guess because they think Flexion's terrible with his 5 ERA. I get it. 33-12 under the Astros. 33-12 to the under. So I don't expect them. I mean, yeah, can they win this game 4-0 tonight? 4-1? Sure. I'll take the Red Sox, who are winning and hitting right now. Twins are dumbest team in baseball. Base loaded, no out, didn't score a run. Had over in that game. Nats and Phillies hit the like button. You didn't, Nick. Was this? Oh, you know what? There was two Nicks. I thought. I don't know which one. Who had the 3-2 day. You said you had the Nats and Phillies, yes, but I think you also had the Cubbies and the Cardinals. I just ran them down. Oh, some WNBA talk. Come and get it. Come and get it because I got to check my phone.
There you go. Yeah, another winner in the WNBA last night. So now a 13-1 run in the last 14 days. 13 of those being totals, and the one side that we had was a money line at even money, something in that range. So on a good, nice hot run. These lines have moved. I'm on the over in the Indiana game. I got it at 163.5. It's sitting at 168 now. 168.5. I still think this one gets into the 170s quite easily. Indiana has the second worst defense in the WNBA, allowing almost 89 points a game. And the Sparks are just above them, third worst in the league at 86 points a game. The offenses aren't good, but they're going to allow a lot of points. And then the under in the Liberty game, this one didn't move as much as the other one. It's sitting at like 158.5, so still some good lines there. I like the under in this game. The offenses on these two teams are awful. 78 points a game for Seattle, and then a WNBA lowest 71.8 per game for New York. The defenses are nothing to write home about, but the offenses are just terrible. I'm going to go under in this one. So over in the Sparks, Fever, under in the Liberty and Storm. Those are the two WNBA games, hoping to keep a hot streak rolling.
And there you have it, straight from the horse's mouth. WNBA, rolling along for Mr. Earl. You're lucky you guys say it's Brewers didn't score because of your under. I'll take it. Listen, 2-2 in the first inning. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Well, I'll take it. Plenty of times I've lost when I've had 3-0 games, and then all of a sudden it's tied up, and I get a phantom runner at second, and it sails over. Under 8.5, Miami, Atlanta. A's. See, the Atlanta game I'm worried about. That's normally I would say under, but these guys play overs when they play each other. A's money line, sure, we can get behind some A's as a doggy. Mets run line versus the Phillies. Yeah, Mets have won 6-9 against the Phillies, sure. Any thought on the Rockies? I do like Gomber more than I like Sanchez, but again, I mean, it's like yesterday's game. How are we betting the Rockies on the road? We're not. I think there's so many other games to bet. What, I mean, are you related to somebody on the Rockies? Why are we running to bet the Rockies? I mean, historically, a bad road team, a bad hitting team. 6-13 already here. Loser yesterday. I get Gomber. I like Gomber more than I like Sanchez. I mean, like somebody here took the Tigers today. I mean, I would rather take a shot on the Tigers than I'm going to take a shot on the Rockies. Mets run line, first 5, says Detroit. Lenny, Astros run line, first 5, and the Ants puck line. First 5 run lines. What are those odds? What are those odds there, Detroit line? You can't just throw them up without any odds for me, because if I don't have them in front of me, I don't know.
Astros is like a 120, Mets is like a 110, and then the puck line for the Avs you have. So there.
140, yeah. Okay. Reds over. I'm going to say yes. You're off a 21 explosion. You're seeing the ball pretty well. I don't care if it's Rodon, Roger Clemens, Dave Righetti. I think they're going to get some hits today. Jays money line. I do like Alek Manoah. What is the line on that? I mean, it's just I like the under with these offenses and pitchers going 120. I'll lay it. I like Manoah. You know, I grabbed the low-hanging fruit with the Yanks. Why not? Aquino is a pitcher I like, sure. Dog of the day, Yankees. Elliott's in the house. Again, it's tough saying the Yanks are the dog of the day plus 110. I mean, I bet on myself. It looks way too good to be true. But you know what? I'll take a loss on the dog because it's a dog. But if we're really looking for a dog to maybe play on as something not thinking that, I mean, obviously for me it would be the A's. I mean, I bet the A's last night at plus 117. That's about it. I mean, maybe the Tigers at 135. Boston run line, Twins run line, Astros run line. So all the big faves run line. Shocking from Elliott, but not really because that's what you do. You take all the big faves. You think they're going to win. Boston's hitting the ball well. Orioles playing like the Orioles again. I get it. The Twins with Ober. Does it really even matter who pitches for Minnesota because this Kansas City team can hit and the pitching is terrible. I mean, Lynch is the only guy I'm looking to bet on for Kansas City pitching-wise, so I get it. And you got Verlander on the hill. Guys pitching like it's 2012 again. So you can't say no. And hello to you, Mr. Elliott. Mets first 5. Sure, they have beat up on the Phils lately. Why not? Why not? And I got some player props for the Mets, so I'm looking for runs. I was looking at the batter hitter. Woodruff is 3 for 3 versus Hudson with a DB. Do you think he'll be in the lineup? That would be an interesting prop there, right? Woodruff to get a hit, probably play big money, but something tells me that even the Brewers won't have a pitcher batting. Twins killed me yesterday. Base loaded, no outs. Couldn't score. Yeah, someone else mentioned that too.
I remember a lot of people mentioning the Twins on Game Time Decision and me and Nick going, no, we don't like the Twins today.
I said that. I said it was Smeltzer, who, again, he's a young guy I don't know about, and Lynch is the pitching decent for Kansas City.
Everybody was like, Twins and the over. We're like, nope, give us the Royals and the under. And just look what happened. We didn't bet it, so kind of doesn't make a difference, but called it. Just I called the Nationals yesterday too. But
I mean,
on Game Time.
Listen, that was a game we talked about here too. Both of those games, we were,
Nationals run line. I almost bet it too.
That's the worst. I mean, I get like that too, Tim. Like I should have did this, and that is part of betting. That even after 30 years for me, and you guys probably more like 30 days, even maybe 30
Hold
hours.
up, 30 days.
No, I mean, I'm just meant in general for people watching, like newer people, you can't throw the old woulda, coulda. You can't do it. That's why I said, listen, if you like one kind of, if your numbers or whatever you like, it's like 2 or 3 games, don't pick one, bet all 3. That's why we talk about bankroll management and having, a way to bet what you want to bet on a game. Because you start picking and choosing, trust me, I know. You'll lose. You're going to lose. You're going to go – that game you'll go 0-1. The other two are going to win. You pick two, you're going 1-2. It just happens. If you like 3 games, do the 3 games old. And don't parlay them. Bet them straight, whether it be $1, $25, $5,000, $500,000. I know what your bankroll is. Picking and choosing. You can't second-guess yourself. Don't say, well, I could have. I did. Boy and girl, it's don't do it to yourselves. Can't beat yourselves up over that nonsense. I bet it in-game on Oakland and lost on the A's yesterday. What was the I don't know what the A's game was last night. Let's flip back to yesterday's scores.
A's was 4-1.
I had the under in that game. Again, with this game, and I said it, Martin Perez has been pitching well all year. Not bad.
And we like Montas.
Yeah. And Montas, I said, what are we doing here? He's off getting hit in the hand. Is it bad? Well, obviously not. 7 innings, 11 Ks. He seems healthy. Come on, Yankees, make a deal. Or for the Mets. I mean, I think the Mets are a more likely destination with the DeGrom and Scherzer stuff going on.
They're going to get 2 pitchers. We just don't know who yet.
Woodruff over Ks. I would say yes to that. What is it? You know what? I'm on my prop site here. So I could pull it up myself if I could scroll on down to the Brewers and the Cardinals. Let's go to player props. Woody 5.5 minus 140. We have an official lineup yet for the St. Louis Redbirds. Because that's right on his number. He's probably good for a 6er.
No, we don't. We have an expected lineup, which is Edman, Donovan, Goldschmidt, Arenado, Yepes, Gordon, Dickerson, Bader, and Kitzner. But no, it's a projected line, or it's an expected lineup, not a confirmed one.
All right. Verlander under. Yeah. I mean, Flexion's pitched terrible, but I think maybe he gets a little right here against a Houston team that's not hitting that well. Keller under strikeouts. Again, let me pull up his prop, Mr. Nika. You know I love you. You come in all the time, but you never give me the numbers. I need the numbers. I got to look. Brad Keller. I don't even have a strikeout prop. Well, here we go. 4.5 plus $1. Under 4.5 is minus 140. And again, 4, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. He struck out 4 in 5 innings versus Minnesota a week ago, and he also had 3 walks. So he's in the strike zone. He's around. Those 3 walks could have turned into maybe 2 strikeouts. I would say over at even money at 4.5. All right. I got to write this down because I'm going to say Woodruff over 5.5, Keller over 4.5. Mr. Nika. Back in the bracelet against Rogers. Ian Anderson's been better. I like Ian Anderson, and Rogers has been bad. Astros will smoke Flexing. Yeah, they're smoking everybody, Elliot, with their 32-10 to the over. They're a smoke machine. What is this? Me? Wee! WNBA. Elliot's putting funny dancer. Whoa, what happened here? Hold on. Trevor Story RBI.
It pays the bills, Elliot. It pays the bills. 13-1 on last 14. It pays the bills.
I know. I mean, I just like the little icon's pretty funny. Dave Spaghetti. What is this? What the heck is what is Elliot doing? Segura. So the Segura, you know what? Did I forget to mention Segura in the RBI? I think I made a bypass Segura in the RBI prop. 3 homers versus this cat. So I'll take a 185. I totally forgot to mention Segura. I do have him in a thing. I forgot to mention him. Benavido. Boston money line here. So this is a steep number for me personally. I don't like laying more than like 150-ish. So I wouldn't do that. I will go a run line. You could probably get a run line. I'll tell you what it is when I find it here. it's even money basically. But I would rather do even money run line than lay 175. Jennifer, good to see you again. How are you? Dodgers under might be a bullpen game. I don't think it's really a bullpen game when you get Gosselin. Gosselin, again, he's a 5-inning guy, but
It is not Gonsolin anymore.
Boy.
They shifted it around. That's why the line is moved.
I was just say, is that why I put the 9.5?
On. I'm trying to find who it was. It's now Pepit.
Yeah, I see Pepit now. Unbelievable.
Which is fantastic because I got the Diamondbacks at plus 145 area, and now they're sitting at 130.
Aye. Well, let's just hope Mad Bum comes in and stifles them and keeps me on the under. See, I mean, for bullpen games, to me, Jen, I don't like that. I think it could turn into something ugly. If I know it's a bullpen game, I don't even want to get involved most of the time. It's a bullpen game for a reason. You're going to get some guy in there who maybe they just called up to eat some innings, say. He's going to come in, pitch 3, give up 6 runs. Celtics Heat, I like the Heat and the over, Quincy. Did not bet it. I barely cashed at KC plus 150. That's all right. Got there, though. They had that game in the bag up 2-0 reliever, killed it. They got lucky. KC is bad. They're just not doing anything. I should have sold my Bobby Witt PSA 10s already. I had KC last night, but I also took Arizona. Yeah, I mean, that Arizona play wasn't terrible. I mean, I'm not against that one there, Michael. It's a split, though. You made money, then you had 2 dogs. I look to fade KC every day. I understand, but I don't like laying 180 to do it. They're going to win a couple games. Dodger total is now 10. Do I still like the under? Oh, my goodness. I'd have to. I mean, I have it under 9. I know stuff has changed. And of course on Pick the Parlays, I hit it in twice by accident, so I got under 9 twice over there. Terrible. Well, that's what you got to do. It happens sometimes. So many people on Oakland, I got to look again. Yeah, the A's are Irvin's not a bad pitcher. All right. And Gray is not somebody I love. Although, again, his numbers, you can't – coming back, he's got, 3 or 4 starts under his belt now? 6 innings, 2 runs, 5 2/3, 4 innings, 0, 3 for 3, 5 for 4. I mean, he's given up some runs. His best days clearly behind him. And his best days, again, 2 years in Colorado, a 3.84 and a 3.67 ERA, not bad. 10-4, 20 starts, 11-8, 25 starts. Last year, 8-12, 4.59 ERA. I like Irvin now. He was a big deal coming over in their trade. So, Celtics first half. Why not, Ellie? If you think they're going to win this game, they're going to come out and take it to them right out of the gate. No problem, Mr. Nick. Just because then if I got to start looking, it slows me down in the chat. That's all. As Renka, anyone on her for? I guess this is tennis. Is this a tennis? As Renka, not me. Robert, good morning. White Sox went from 2 to 170. Yeah, because people look at a guy like Whitlock and thinking, all right, Red Sox coming off another huge game. I can get $2 on a dog here. Whitlock's been go 5 or 6 innings. He's off a game, 3 innings, 10 hits, 5 earned runs against Seattle. Before that, 5 innings, 2 earned, 3 innings, 3 earned, 5 innings, 2 earned, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. So he's not going deep. He's off giving up. How many runs is that in the last 3 starts? 10 runs in his last 11 innings. And we go back to another 5. We're at 12 runs in 15 innings. So, again, I don't want to lay 170. It would be a run line play. It's even money. You think that Boston's just going to out-hit the Orioles. But, do I want to take Bradish? Red Sox run line or nothing, either money. I mean, I just gave you the Whitlock numbers because they're returning home. How can you not like them? I mean, they're hot. I get it. The Orioles are bad, but I just ran down Whitlock's numbers. Rocks Nats over with Gomber and Sanchez. I can't do an over with the Rockies on the road. I can't do it. Do you have the Clemens rookie? I do, but I didn't open. It didn't come in that pack. Like I just opened some random 80s cards. Astros have great numbers versus Flexen. Well, Flexen has terrible numbers this year, but again, I mean the Astros have good numbers historically. 32-10 to the under. I'm not looking for them to break out. Hasn't happened yet. I'm not betting on things to happen. The teams are due. Blues over. Yes. Why you show Earth is flat? Thinks it's really is like that. Who thinks it's? What religion thinks it's a flat Earth? Who is that? Dave Rigetti. Oh, Rigetti Spaghetti. I get it. What's safer, Blue Jays money line or full game under? Full game under. Pochita's on the hill. Yep. Pitching change. Jays under safer. Yes, I agree with Elliot. I like the under 10. I like it. I kind of still like the under 9, believe it or not. I mean, because Arizona's not a, crushing offense. Manoah's a bet on pitcher. I agree with you, Manoah. I like Manoah a lot. My problem is that I mean, I guess I should take it. Baseball for me is pitchers, who's good, who's not. Manoah's good. Silseth, youngster, looks okay. Manoah's done better longer. My problem is the Jays offense is still kind of struggling. But at 115, I'm not going to talk somebody off this. I like the under more, but then the Jays would be second as my play. I'll probably look for the Heat early. The problem with back in the Heat is Butler's hurt. Williams is crushing Bam. They need Hero to give him some offense. Again, it's 9 points in a deciding game. I'll take a double digit and the 200. I mean, you think someone would get hot and hit some threes the way these players are today. But again, I didn't bet this game. Good run in WNBA. Exactly. It's a good run. It's a great run. Michael says, San Fran run line, Washington money line, Yanks money, Houston money. So San Fran run line, sure, we're done. I get it. Nats, I understand you want to take them. Fade the Rockies on the road, but I'm not interested in that. Yankees money line, I already bet a plus 110. Houston money line, there's not a chance I'm betting a road team minus $2 or more. Not going to happen. Twins run line plus 110. With over, sure, I'll do that with you. Why not? I'll okay to that one. WNBA, the dancing WNBA. I love that little emoji. Marlins land over, yes. Raleigh Romero, big dog in UFC. I don't know anything about that. Total Chaos has the Blue Jays over. I'm going to stay away from my ticket. All right, the Total Chaos has the Blue Jays. Over, under. Oh, this from yesterday. I'm like, what are you talking about? We didn't do Total Chaos today. Well, I like the under in that game. So I don't know who did Total Chaos yesterday, Mr. Nika. So, and all I know is my totals are 94 and 57, good for 62%. So if you want to do with that as you will. Really? Muslims think it's a flat earth? No, they don't, do they?
I have no clue.
Lean Tigers. I kind of lean the Tigers a little bit here as well. Why is that line coming down? San Fran, reverse run line 2.5. Sure. Pirates first 5 plus 165. Manaea shaking to me. I do like Manaea, but he is not. I thought he would come in and dominate the NL. Like you see a lot of guys coming from the AL to the NL. And pitching well. He has been. Rolly Romero's boxing. All right. I figured boxing. I saw the glove. I figured UFC, boxing, MMA, something. Something I don't know anything about. All right. We're on the final countdown of the show here. So I'll do a quick little recap here. Ass puck line tonight. Nothing in the NBA. Yanks and Dodgers under. Now it's 10. I put it out at 9. It's going to stay here. That's the way it goes. Prop-wise, Verdugo story for Ribbies here against the Bradish and the O's. Segura with decent numbers here. Take the 185. And we're going some Met action. I think the Mets will score a little bit here. Lindor, Connor, McNeil for some plus money, 130, 65, and a 220. Looking for Matteau to lead off the game with a homer, plus 240. Well, that's not a homer prop. I shouldn't say that. People are going, you said home run, not RBI. These are all RBI props. You should know this, folks. Machado, Hosmer, Myers. I think someone in the middle of this lineup will break through against Catano, although he has been pitching well. But San Diego has been playing pretty well here. 7-10, nice little run going on. Sign me up for some middle of the lineup ribbies. We'll see how it goes. Coming up next is the plus money honey. We need a plus money honey banner. 5-minute warning. Yes, it is. All right. Anything else in the chat before we get out of here? Google it. Well, I'm not Googling it. I mean, I just have the flat earth stuff. It's fun. Yanks raise under the 7.5. Sure. Why not? I mean, I had the under yesterday there, and I get a balk, move the runners over, and then a ground out. Yeah. Mr. Nika, have a nice day. You have a winning Friday as well. And as Mr. Nika leaves us, we're going to bid a fond farewell. Adieu. Bye-bye. До свидания.